Wait, I wanted to read all of them. Oh well. Ready, set, fish. Oh my gosh, I don't like this like atmospheric dark coloring. Oh, this looks like the Stanley Parable. Yeah, this room definitely reminds me of that. Oh shit, okay.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle.
A puzzle?
Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
What's in here? Oh, okay, there's nothing here. So... Oh, okay, yeah, I got this. Easy puzzle, easy puzzle. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Boom! Open. Wait, what? Oh, there's a switch here. Okay. Now it opens.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
Alright. What are these? Can I crouch to see through them? Oh. Why is that the only thing there? Oh well. Man, what's with these rooms?
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press the use key on your gamepad, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit.
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior, and then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
To play the game. That's my role. Play and have fun. Oh, this creepy ass place again. I just play the games. I am now exiting.
Aha. So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Or what if this guy was like, I'm just making random shit for fun, because I felt like it. I mean, I don't know how game engine works, but it's probably fun to use. It kind of looks like a source engine, I think, is the source engine.
Let's talk about video game
Unreal
development for a second. Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can
Wow,
and
I was
cannot
just
do.
talking about that.
So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Wow, I'm psychic.
To make all of these games,
Streetwise
Coda
fool.
is using an engine called Source.
Ah, see?
Like all engines,
Oh my gosh,
Source has
I'm
certain
a
things that it
genius.
does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well
Yeah,
is
Source looks so
boxy
minimal.
linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
What's the picture? What's with these pictures, man?
The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making.
Okay.
You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
I want to go in there. Why can't I jump? Alright, what's here? Alright. Alright, down here. Okay. What's this? This looks unfinished. Oh, I can't jump. Oh shit. Oh, whoa. Okay, I fell all the way down here. Alright, let's just see this for a sec. Oh, okay. Alright, there's nothing here, so let's just go. Huh. Looks like some underground railway. Or is this a prison? Oh wow, okay. This doesn't look like it's a weird ass prison. Oh, what the hell? Okay. This doesn't even look like an whatever. You know, I ain't gonna question it. Hey,
This
what the hell?
prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Really? Right, let's see.
This is something
Oh,
that he
no.
and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games.
Playable.
That was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Maybe there was. It just didn't look hard enough. Maybe there's something here. Okay, never mind. So let's just go down here then. Well, I could see the light here. It's like a glass or something, an invisible glass, if that makes any sense. You can like see it. This is just like a walking simulator if this is all you can do. Wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. You have buildings this high up, and when you go outside, it's like, oh, I saw that. Alright, we're gonna try something. It changes once you, see? Aha! Found another bug or glitch. Oh well. That's the... I guess it doesn't really give a fuck about realism here. Oh, well, this is this thing again. Is that supposed to be a face? Never mind, I'm not gonna say it.
It's the puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Wow. Okay.
There's still no
Hey, so
clear
good.
indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Bro, he probably has that, like, as a default or something, and he's too lazy to make another puzzle, so I'm like, you know what? This first one was okay, so I'm gonna use it. Like, he saved it as like a default. Oh, what the hell's this? Listen. You there, did you come from up above?
Here,
What was
Coda
up there?
begins using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the buttons on your gamepad to respond.
Okay. There was a world stamped in with whiteness. There was an enormous prison I spent hours in. Yes, there was these floating colored blocks. A I'm gonna go the emo answer with the stamped with whiteness. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Do you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yes, I did. No, I don't remember. Metro, I don't remember. You don't? Then how did you get here? The puzzle is the only way. Yes, I did saw it. No, let's control. Let's see. There's other ways in and out. I don't remember I got here. I'm just gonna say that. You must think harder. Please try to remember. It is important that we get out of here. We must escape this prison. Why are you sitting down so calmly like that? And I didn't read the other text, but okay. Guess this door's open. Listen, why are we back here? How'd you get here? Was there a puzzle yet to pass through? No, I've been here the entire time. I suggest you go see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but you can sit in the black space in the middle. Who are you? Just go hang out there in that blackness for a bit. You may not like it at first, but it'll grow on you eventually. Black space. Black space, huh? That's raisins. That's raisins.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Ooh. Really? Really? Wait, what the hell? I'm outside. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We're in like a...
It's a lamppost.
Townhouse?
Okay, I can't tell
complex?
you quite why, but for some reason Coda fixates on this lamppost.
Lamppost.
It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're gonna see it in the work as well. His games are just gonna become a lot more
deep,
cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Okay. Uh-oh, it's fading. It would be funny if I didn't record that whole time. Alright, okay, I was recording. But on the right preset, yeah, okay. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. All the notes usually are left by other players. Oh, really? Am I connected to the internet? Nice room, not. The hell? This 2005?
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this,
How do you beat
but
this
this
game?
game is not connected to the internet. All of the notes
Yeah,
that
I
you're going to
figured that.
see have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy trying to get his
holy
attention.
shit.
I was over enthusiastic. But he was very
guys hear
gracious
me?
about it and very patient with me. And I cooled
Hello.
off eventually.
Reasonable.
Oh, feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for
Everyone
you.
read
Nothing extra is
this.
going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played. But it's ironic, isn't it, that in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked
Nothing
those
here,
games
go
so
back.
much, is because
what a
it
troll.
felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally
Free t-shirt.
into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
Makes game includes door. Cannot open the door, thanks. Need other side door, why are you so open, sesame? Jeez. How open? How to door open? Someday I will meet the person who made this. Okay. New room, okay. Cuted chimes. Keep going, don't they? Like to be desired, apparently. What? Don't bother. This is where I get off. Fail to run in it. What the hell? Okay, you know what? These are useless. I'm just gonna skip them. But this painting, though. But that's painting, though. That painting, though. Stop faking it. Oh, I hear whispers. What's the meaning of this? Devil Tower Star. Is there like something I need to know here? Oh man, those are whispering though. It's kind of creepy.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one. In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution. He understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
That is creepy. Does this puzzle have a solution? Been here for an hour.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
All I wanted to... Oh, there's one person here. I hear a typewriter. How do you leave notes? What the hell? That's loud. There's that lamp again. It can be anything, I just need you to say something. Please talk to me. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my goodness. It's a bit loud, don't you think?
Okay, this one is tough. It's gonna kinda just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. So, chapter 9.